We got some great news for Alphabet stock investors as the company's investments in artificial intelligence are paying off handsomely and across a variety of different categories. So in this video, I'm going to review the different ways that Alphabet is benefiting from its investments in artificial intelligence and what it could mean for Alphabet stock investors. Let's take a look. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now. So one way Alphabet notes that it's benefiting is that they're using AI internally. So management saying that we're also using AI internally to improve our coding processes, which is boosting productivity and efficiency. Today, more than a quarter of all new code at Google is generated by AI, then reviewed and accepted by engineers. And this makes each engineer more productive, which is great news for Alphabet because engineers are the large component of the company's employees. And these are not employees that earn minimum wage. These are employees likely earning salaries above six figures. And so if you make each one of these people more productive, that adds to the company's overall productivity per employee, profitability per employee, and that results in shareholder value. Alphabet says that in search, recent advancements, including AI overviews, circle to search, and new features in Lens are transforming the user experience, expanding what people can search for and how they search for it. And to add data points to that, AI overviews started rolling out to more than 100 new countries and territories, and it'll now reach more than 1 billion users on a monthly basis. So they've been rolling this out slowly over recent quarters, and every quarter they've come back to investors and told us that it's going really well. We like the progress. We're doing this now. We're incrementally adding this, and we're incrementally adding that. And now they're making it available to more than 1 billion users. And what it's doing is seeing strong engagement, increasing overall search usage and user satisfaction. And that's the key there, increasing search usage and user satisfaction. People are engaging with search more frequently and they're more satisfied with their usage, which means that they're going to be more likely to come back and use search again and again. Remember, to start this year, 2024, one of the biggest risks Alphabet was facing was how its search business was going to be impacted by artificial intelligence. There was a lot of investors who were concerned that its search business was going to suffer because users were going to go to ChatGPT instead of Google to search for things, and that was going to hurt search revenue. But it's actually looking like that's not going to be the case. It's actually looking more so that artificial intelligence is going to help Alphabet's search business because they're going to incorporate AI into their search business. That's going to make their search business more valuable to customers, and that's going to create an increase in engagement from customers, which is going to boost opportunities for advertising in that business. So rather than being a huge negative, which is what investors were fearing to start 2024, turns out maybe it's going to be neutral or maybe positive instead of being a huge negative. Now, admittedly, this is still early days and we don't know exactly the outcome of what AI is going to do to Alphabet's search business, which is one of its most lucrative parts of its business. But this is yet another data point that's reducing the concerns, reducing the probability of those worst case scenarios where people were thinking maybe ChatGPT is going to steal a lot of Alphabet's business. And one of the reasons why I was skeptical of that bearish sentiment against Alphabet is because Alphabet already has billions and billions of users across the myriad of its products, which makes it more likely that customers will adopt Alphabet's AI instead of ChatGPT because they're already maybe using Gmail or they're already maybe using YouTube. And so if you're already using Alphabet's products, you're more likely to use Alphabet's AI, even if it's incrementally not as good as ChatGPT, which I don't follow those trends of, which AI model is better than which other AI model. Um, but even if I say, okay, ChatGPT is better than Alphabet's AI model, which I'm pretty sure it is, the last time I checked it was, but I don't check on a monthly basis, and these things are advancing so quickly that these developments could change by the time you're even watching this video. But even if ChatGPT is incrementally better, Alphabet holds the advantage because of the high cost of switching. People already have accounts with Alphabet, with Gmail, and with YouTube. And if Alphabet already has Gemini, it's more convenient to continue with Alphabet because you're already in that ecosystem. And they have over 2 billion active users across 7 different products. And so it's more convenient. And as long as they are just in touch with ChatGPT, they don't allow ChatGPT to get so far ahead of them that it's a clear advantage to switch over. I think they'll retain many of those use cases with customers. And perhaps most importantly, the integration of advertisements within AI overviews is also performing well, they say. That's the key, right? Because Alphabet generates the vast majority of its revenue through advertising and AI overviews. It's a new product within search. And the key is, okay, customers are liking it, customers are increasing engagement, but what about advertising? How is that working? And they say that the integration of ads within AI overviews is performing well. So that's a good sign. Of course, we want to see more about this, especially now that they're launching it to more than 1 billion users. In the next quarterly update, I'll be hyper-focused on what Alphabet says about the integration of ads within AI overviews. So for all of these AI features, it's just the beginning, and you'll see a rapid pace of innovation and progress. And that's great to hear, right? They've already made so much progress on AI. They've already generated incrementally more revenue, and you're seeing new product launches. You're seeing existing products become more useful to users, and it's only just the beginning. And so that's really great news for Alphabet stock investors. And I think the big takeaway here is the decrease of risk. I think that's the big takeaway. Sure, you're going to see incrementally more revenue for Alphabet because of the AI that they've invested in. Of course, they've spent over tens of billions of dollars here. But I think the biggest thing is that it lowered the risk of the worst case scenario, which is Alphabet losing billions of dollars in revenue from its search business to ChatGPT and other large language models. I think what we've seen from Alphabet in 2024 to start the year, that risk was a little more elevated, and that risk has decreased, especially with the latest quarterly update and what Alphabet told investors about the business and the revenue and profit that the company generated. That risk decreased. And for Alphabet, that was the biggest thing here, is the risk. The risk was the reason why the business was trading at such a cheap valuation to come into 2024 and still trading at a cheap valuation. So to see the risk decreasing is the biggest positive right now for Alphabet stock investors, in my opinion. Hey everyone, I'm excited to announce that my book is finally available for sale. I've been working on it for more than a year now, so I'm really excited to finally share this with you now. It goes through my framework for evaluating stocks. Some of you often ask why I like this stock or why I like the other stock, and this framework provides you the things that I look at when I'm evaluating stocks. I've added the link in the description below.